freaking hate all food. Salad sucks. Coffee, doo-doo. Apples, why are they covered in like plastic? It's hard to eat. Sugar and like frosting, worst aftertaste ever. The only thing that's enjoyable to eat is cheese on bread. I drink Soylent because it's the closest thing to not needing to eat. Hopefully we can get the flavorless nutrient pebble at some point, or better yet, just stab some blue juice into my frickin' gums or pee hole. Pizza does not taste like cardboard. No pizza tastes like cardboard. Stop saying it tastes like cardboard. You ever eaten cardboard?
Tastes just like pizza.
Everything that freaking tastes good, that is also has no negative side effects, which there are few things. After you eat them like 6 times, you're like, oh, I want something else. But what else is there to fucking eat? Nothing. Also, that stuff is expensive. Also, high quality shit. If you want to make it, you gotta go to the freaking grocery store like every 3 days. Buy a fucking bundle of bananas. Get like 5. Gotta eat them in 3 days. Can't have one a day. The 5th one will be pure brown. Everything that tastes good is bad for you. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. And everything that tastes bad is probably good for you in some regard. Asparagus makes your pee smell like meth or something. Meat tastes fine, but a lot of it gives you colon cancer. If you want to eat properly, you gotta eat 3 times a day, 2,000 calories or whatever. But if you just actually eat 3 meals a day, that'll take like 2 to 3 hours of your life away. I just try to eat 2,000 calories in one sitting, which I do. So I have a giant stomach. So even if I lost weight, I've got like giant stomach torso. Fruits, a lot of fruit is good, but you have to fucking pulverize it into juice. Fucking eating an orange is like basically burn half the calories you're getting from the orange in the process of opening it and eating it. Apples, it's all of the calories because they're like made out of styrofoam that's been sitting in dry ice. Nuts are pretty good, but they're small. You gotta eat a shit ton of them. Beans are great, but they make you fucking fart. Some of my favorite flavors just come from condiments. You gotta fucking eat whatever garbage that you gotta put them on. I'm just gonna eat a jar of mayo. A lot of things that don't taste good, you can make taste good with salt, which is cool. I love putting white dust on everything I eat to enjoy it. That also is shitty for you. It's like every food's got a reason to not like it, and we've just figured out how to ignore a lot of reasons we don't like it for most food. Just want to eat a fresh Cheeto, fresh Pringle, but you can't. It's not possible. Sandwiches are like the perfect food, but I've eaten so many I never want to eat one again. But I will. But I gotta like fill them up with chips. Who the hell even discovered cheese? Like, it had to be an accident, right? No one figured out that recipe on purpose. It's like vinegar and milk, or that's one way to do it at least. Bread was like invented by monkeys on accident, I'm sure, as well. What's like the simplest form of bread? What even is bread? It's just like some weird ass grass that's been ground up and then like mixed with like some water. Let me Google how bread is made. Followed by baking the dough into loaf. Okay, so monkeys didn't accidentally make this. They maybe made something like it though. Maybe it wasn't a monkey, maybe it was like a bird. Bird was like making a nest and it accidentally made dough in the process. Freaking bird bread. Someone should train birds to make bread. Fermentation, that had to be an accident. just wanted to store my grape juice, and then I forgot about the grape juice, and it became stupid juice. Oops. I like it more now, though. Can you own, like, food concepts? Can you patent that? I'm gonna invent cardboard pizza so that people can actually have something to complain about. Will, like, the CDC stop that? Are you allowed to blatantly sell food that isn't edible? Probably only in America. There's those candies from the 60s that are made of frickin' wax. They're probably not from the 60s. Yeah, the little bottles. You gotta bite the frickin' wax off so you can drink the little stupid sugar juice. Probably not worse than cardboard.
How the hell do we have all our watermelons? How do you have no seeds? Where the seeds go? We got rid of them.
Who's the first person to... They were like picking berries, and they were like, oh, let's fucking save all of them, and then squish out the juice. That guy's a legend. They were eating them, and it was turning into juice in their mouth, and they're like, wait, what if I did it before it was in my mouth? And I did it with a lot of them. I wonder, let's just ask Google these really vague-ass questions. Who invented juice? The first recording of juicing was from an ancient tribe in Israel called the Essenes, who created a process of mashing pomegranates and figs for the health benefits of the juices. Really? So Jesus turns water into wine, but then 150 years later, these fuckers are the first documentation of juice. Food is stupid as hell. The Earl of Sandwich did not invent the sandwich. Who invented the sandwich? Most food historians agree that the sandwich is a product of John Montagu, the 4th Earl of Sandwich. Montagu is known for being a problematic gambler, spending hours upon hours at the card table. During one of his long days of playing, he worked up an appetite and requested something from the kitchen that he could eat with his hands. Without needing to get out of his seat, he was brought a sandwich, 2 pieces of bread filled with meat in the middle. From that day forward, the sandwich began making its way throughout England. It was a well-established dish. Okay, so he didn't even make it. Some dipshit in the fucking card table room kitchen made it. Also, 1762. Yeah, that was the first time they put meat between bread. No one thought of that. Hunter-gatherers have been killing animals and eating them for millennia. Bread, when was bread invented again? I already forgot. 10,000 years ago. See, now we're talking. But the sandwich was invented nearly 10,000 years later. The Earl of Sandwich, who didn't even make the sandwich, is a fucking clown. So if that is a legal document somewhere that says this guy owns the rights to sandwiches if he came back from the dead and like wanted to make a sandwich restaurant, he better get lawyered out of his fucking ass. Are we teaching monkeys how to cook? Is that a thing? Chimpanzees can cook and prefer cooked food. Study. They may lack the secret of man's red fire, but chimpanzees possess most of the intellectual abilities required for cooking, according to scientists. Why isn't Gordon doing this? Gordon, make a show where you teach a monkey to be as good a cook as you, and then have him show up a bunch of chefs all around the world. If anyone could do it, Gordon could. He just needs to learn how to train animals. I would literally pay for a subscription service to watch just that show. Could you imagine a monkey in a frickin' white chef's hat making like a banana split? It's like, that's the next Pixar movie. It's like Ratatouille. Actually, no, that would be better live action. Make like a goofy ass, like, Steve Carell / Jim Carrey comedy where his restaurant's going under and he's a really good chef, but no one likes his obscure dishes, and so he trains a monkey to make them, and it like saves his business. I'm done. I don't know. Food sucks, okay? The day I can become a robot, I'm doing it, just so I don't have to eat food. It's such a pain in the ass. I just want to play fucking Roblox. See you later.